what's your go-to move if someone squares up on you?
My go-to move when someone squares up on me at work. I want to make this very, very clear, at work, okay? My job working in private security is clearly to focus on the property that I'm working. If I'm ever in a situation where someone is on that property and they want to fight, my go-to move is to always put my hands up like this and take a few steps back. And I'm doing that not only to signal to the person that's got whatever issue with me that I don't want a problem, it's also to signal to everyone else in the area. Anyone that's potentially watching, anyone that's potentially listening, any cameras that are potentially focused on the area, I want to make it very clear to everybody, from the person that has an issue with me to everybody in the area, that I do not want a problem. I don't want a problem. I'm willing to back up. I'm willing to de-escalate. I am not the aggressor. Now, that has no bearing on what I'm going to do if this person decides to continue coming towards me and pushing that boundary. But the first step that I'm gonna always do is put my hands up, take a few steps back, and then audibly tell this person, hey, I don't wanna fight with you, I don't want a problem. I think that is so important to establish who's the aggressor and who's the potential victim. Too often, private security guards, when someone squares up with them or someone pops off or says something that can be aggressive or belligerent, too often the security guard is taking an aggressive stance and they're moving towards the potential subject. That's the wrong thing to do. The line between who's the aggressor and who's the victim is very, very thin. Someone can threaten you and can say something and have no means of actually facilitating whatever it is that they're saying they're going to do. If someone says, I'm going to effing kill you, that might hit you a certain way and put you in a little bit of fear. If that person is an 88-year-old woman, an elderly woman, it's not necessarily the same. Now, if that 88-year-old woman has a firearm in her hand, we're back at that oh shit moment. If she doesn't, maybe it's not necessarily so frightening. So for all intents and purposes, the first thing that I want to do in any situation like that where it's starting to become an aggressive situation or a potentially violent situation is to establish that I do not want the smoke, number one, and that I am not the aggressor, number two. Hands up, audibly say that, take a few steps back, and start to create that distance. Let them approach, let them encroach, let them be the aggressor, and then I'll deal with it from there. But that's my answer. What do you guys think? If you're in a situation where you're working and someone were to square up on you, what's the first thing that you do? Do you ball your fist up, get into a fighting stance? You pull your pants up to get ready to throw that side roundhouse? What do you do? Or do you do like me and establish that you're not the person that's starting this, but you're willing to finish it if you have to? Drop that comment below. Let's dialogue. Be great.